Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Study with Science. So in this video we are going to discuss about a drug called ivermectin. So this is a drug which is used in many cases like filariasis, ascariasis, scabies, helminthiasis, etc., which we are going to discuss it later. But this ivermectin mainly comes under the class of medications called antihelminthic. So this is mainly used to treat helminthiasis of a patient. So now let us discuss about the mechanism of action of the drug ivermectin. So how does this ivermectin is going to act? So when we consider the central nervous system of the invertebrates, so if you consider this is a central nervous system of the invertebrates. So in the nervous system of the invertebrates, there are these channels called glutamate gated chloride channels. So these are glutamate gated chloride channels in which the ivermectin is going to act. So what this ivermectin is going to do on this glutamate gated chloride channels? So let us see that. So normally, in the normal cases, what does this glutamate gated chloride channels does is, so whenever the glutamate ion is binding to this glutamate gated chloride channel, so the binding of this glutamate ion inhibits the influx of the chloride ions into the nervous system. So whenever this glutamate binds, the chloride ions doesn't come into the influx of the chloride ions doesn't happen. So as a result of this, the invertebrates results normal. So what this ivermectin is going to do? Ivermectin is binding to this glutamate gated chloride channels, and this binding of ivermectin inhibits the binding of glutamate gated chloride channel glutamate ions. So this glutamate is inhibiting, the binding of glutamate ion is inhibiting, and thus it results in the influx of chloride ions. So the chloride ions, the influx of chloride ions is happening. So this influx of chloride ions is going to cause hyperpolarization of the nerves, and this further results in muscular paralysis of the invertebrates, and this muscular paralysis of the invertebrates further results in the death of the invertebrate, by which the disease is going to be treated. So now let us discuss about the pharmacokinetics of the drug ivermectin. This pharmacokinetics we are going to discuss in 4 steps: absorption, distribution, metabolism and elimination. So this drug gets well absorbed orally and it is distributed to all the body parts, but it can't cross the blood-brain barrier, and the metabolism is done by CYP3A4 enzyme, and it is eliminated through urine by kidneys. So now let us discuss about the uses of the drug ivermectin. So it is mainly used in strongyloidiasis, so which is a disease caused by roundworm. And the next one is, it is also used in the treatment of helminthiasis, as I said before, and this is a disease which is caused by tapeworm, and is also used in filariasis, and it is also used in scabies. So now let's discuss about the doses of the drug in several diseases. So for the strongyloidiasis, it is going to take 0.215 to 0.2 mg per kg, and for helminthiasis 3 mg oral, and filariasis 10 to 15 mg annually for 5 to 6 years, and for the scabies it is going to take 0.2 mg per kg. So now let us discuss about the side effects of the drug, and it is going to cause pruritus, which is several itching, and it is also going to cause constipation as a side effect, and also abdominal pain. So this is about the drug ivermectin in short. So if you like this video, please like and share it with your friends, and please do comment if you have any queries, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.